Hey YouTube, it's your girl Abby, and today we are going to be doing a collective haul video. So it's pretty much like things that I've recently purchased. I have not even opened them. Like, my room is an entire mess. Um, but yes, this past week it was my birthday, so did go out there and buy a few things, run a few errands. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. And if you do see me drinking, what I am drinking is this is a grande. It is supposed to be an iced apple oat macchiato, but I did get it hot. It is very delicious. It's sweet and it's very creamy. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So the very first thing I do have is MAC. So I am a Clinique girl. I love Clinique makeup. Because of my birthday, I wanted to go ahead and actually take pictures. And I couldn't find a makeup artist locally to me because I did everything last minute. But MAC does offer where you can go ahead and get your makeup done, and you just have to buy $75 worth of product. So it was my first time actually going to MAC or ever using their products. So I did go ahead and end up purchasing their makeup, the foundation. And so I am shade NW46, and this is the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see if I can show you guys. I just want to make sure you're seeing it. So this is what it looks like. I never knew you could actually go to MAC and actually get like your makeup done and things like that. So it was interesting. And then I also got the MAC Fix It Stay Over. This is a setting spray. I've been on the market looking for one, so it was actually not a bad thing. Now I did purchase three things. The third thing was actually a lip liner or eyeliner, I believe it's called. And it is in the shade Chestnut. So that one, they didn't have it in store, so I have to go ahead. It has to be shipped over to me, so I'm waiting on that to come. All right, and then next up I do have, let's see, so we ended up going to Bath and Body Works. Now I went to Bath and Body Works just for the Fall in Bloom body spray, because I saw the TikTok where it's like it's very much like Burberry Her, and I absolutely love Burberry Her. So I did get it, and it actually smells exactly like Burberry Her. I smelled it and I was just, okay, I gotta have it. But since I was there, they did have like a buy two get one free. So I ended up purchasing in the Stars, that is the body spray as well, and also in this in the Stars body butter. So I didn't want to do the body butter simply because I'm only going to be using this for layering purposes, given that the perfume, I already have it, so this is just going to help make my perfume last longer. But for this, I decided to go ahead and do the set simply because I don't I didn't have a time to test it and see what fragrance it would go with, so I would know if I already had a fragrance. So body butter with the fragrance mist to help it last longer. And this is absolutely, I absolutely love all three of them and highly recommend. Okay, so I'm just gonna stack them to the side as I go along to get them. Now I did go to Burlington. I didn't get a lot from Burlington. I actually just got this little clear organizer. Oh, I'm holding it backward, but it looks like this in the back. It's like this, and it does have, like a little bar in front of it to prevent it, things on top from sliding down. And this, I have a feeling, is going to be used for either like my nail polishes or perfumes. I also did go to IKEA, which what I got was too big, so I'm not showing it in this video. But it was the IKEA lac shelf. So stay tuned for that. There will be a video coming up on how I'm going to decorate it with my cosmetics and stuff. And then next up is Target. I actually didn't get a lot from Target. I did get the little mini Clorox item simply because, ooh, and it's leaking. Are you open? No, it's not open, but I don't know why it's leaking. We'll worry about that later. But yes, and so your girl is back into the office, so I'm no longer working from home. So I like to have Clorox wipes with me just in case, because I like to be able to wipe down my desk. So that was one of the things. And then I also got these little pumpkins. How cute. I got them. I got a color white and orange, and kind of like it's a green. And so I'm getting ready to start decorating, my home for the fall. So definitely wanted to grab those. So those little pumpkins were from the dollar spot. Ooh, I also got some hangers because I needed some for my coat closet. Let me go ahead and take that. And then the next stop was Pandora. So it was my birthday, so I decided to go ahead and treat myself to a charm. So I do have a Pandora Moments bracelet. I just started the collection this past June. So I don't have a lot of charms. I only have one, which is from when I graduated. So that's the only one that I do have. Now I did get two things. It's one is a charm. So I just turned 30. So this is the charm. Let me make sure you guys can see it. So it's the number 30. And then what I did is I also went ahead and got the clasp opener because I didn't even know they actually had it. I've been using like a credit card or my nails to actually open my bracelet because I don't take it in the shower and things. So this is what it looks like. Oh man, I tore up that box way differently. Let's see, I just want to make sure you guys can see it. Let's see if I can take it out because I'm gonna be adding it anyway. But yes, it looks like this. So that way you can open the bracelet clasp, so you can go ahead and take it off. So I absolutely love those two. That's what I wanted, and got those. Just gonna lay these aside so I can actually do them after we are done with the video. Oh, more Target. What did I get from Target? Oh, I still have more Target. So this here, a little TMI, but if you are a lady, definitely I recommend these, especially if you have like a long flight or like overnight. These, like, no leakage, like absolutely comfortable, like you no longer have to worry about leaking or anything like that. And I love them for long flights as well. I also did get some disinfecting wipes. This is also for work, simply because I'm back in the office. So I just want to have this, like, in my drawer, like in my cubicle, so I can have access to it. In addition to the little Lysol packets that I do have, I did also grab this antimicrobial door opener and stylus. I'm trying to avoid opening doors, and so this is definitely going to help. And because I'm back into the office, I now have to bring lunches to work. So I had to purchase these two bowls. They were like $10. They're like the Target brand. I've been on the market for like no containers because I did purchase the Tabitha Brown, like the little, they're like brown paper bags, but actual lunch bags. And it's been very challenging finding bowls that are going to fit in there. So these two here fit perfectly, and they are glass, which is exactly what I wanted. So I think that's it for Target. Now let's see. Oh, that's not all for Target. I also got some Airwick refills. I absolutely love the papaya the papaya scent, but I saw this one was fresh pine and juniper, so I just wanted to go ahead and give it a try. Given that it is the season, it's fall, it's going into winter, so I have a feeling the scent will be best, to set the mood for the season. So I did also go to Dollar Tree because I can't speak today, but I always go to Dollar Tree. So I got these little wall stickers. I'm probably going to use them along with my IKEA lac shelf. It is in the color white. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I just grabbed it since it was there. And I also got an easel. So if you do follow me on social media, you will see that I did receive kind of like a little Versace clutch. So I bought the easel. I may spray pen it gold so I can go ahead and have it sit on my little lac shelf. So that's what that is for. I'm just going to stick these things here. If you see me going all around, it's because I'm trying to go ahead and place. And so because it was my birthday, so when it's your birthday, Sephora and Ulta does give you like free gifts. So this is from Ulta. This is called Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. And it says dry bar. So it looks like this. I hope you guys can see it. Now the only thing is I don't think this is going to work for my natural hair. I like what I like on my natural hair. I don't like to have things you know, that I have never tried before. So it'll probably work with you know, the extensions that I have in for now. So I'll definitely be trying that. And from Sephora, I did get the NARS. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let me take a look. All I know it is by NARS. And let's see what's inside here. Oh, so it looks like it is a little lipstick. Oh, so it is a little lipstick. Like a child size lipstick. Let's see if I can show you guys. This is what the shade is. I can actually, let's see if I can read it. No, it is too tiny and I'm not about to force my eyes to read it. And also here, we do have, this is the one that's so that's by NARS as well, and it says the shade is Laguna. Let's see. Yes, let's see if I can go ahead and place it up here for you to see. All right. So those are the two things. Not sure if I'll actually use them. I'm not a big makeup person, but they are pretty cool. So my next stop was then the vitamin shop. You gotta stay healthy. So the very first thing I picked was B12 for energy. It looks like this. There are multiple different ones. This is not, you know, something sponsored. It's just I'm trying it for the first time. I normally go with the vitamin shop brand, but I wanted to try something different. And then the next thing is actually vitamin D. So this is liquid D3 and it is the 5000 IU. So definitely, especially if you are melanated, you definitely want to get your vitamin D. And also because I am iron deficient, I had to get my iron for the month. So this is the brand by Gaia Plant Force Liquid Iron. This is the only one I can actually tolerate. Is it me or is anyone else who may be iron deficient find it like it's hard to actually take in your iron? Like it makes me nauseous when I try to, you know, drink my iron. Although I try with orange juice, it always like makes me want to throw up. So I'm trying this one because I tried it once and it did not give me that effect, so I'm going to give it another try. Now onto, oh, this was from Dollar Tree as well. It's just a regular phone charger. I just need an additional one for my car. So the worst thing that could happen happened. I got sick literally the day of my birthday. I came down with a cold, still recovering, so I did have to go to my local pharmacy just to get some Vicks Vapor Rub, which I've been sniffing on so I can go ahead and get over this cold. And so now on to the next thing. It was HomeGoods. There's no such thing as a weekend trip without going to HomeGoods. I did pick up two things. Once again, because I'm back into the office, I actually needed some tumblers for coffee or tea, or whatever it is I'm sipping. So I did see those on clearance for $10. It is this cup. It is a black woman owned as well, and so I was just like, oh, definitely. And this is another one. I just want to make sure I'm showing you guys properly. And they're at $10. They were on clearance, so absolutely love the design, and it was a bonus because they were on sale, well, on clearance as well. And our next stop was TJ Maxx. So from TJ Maxx, I got this little container. It is glass as well, but I will be using this one to put in my snacks. So I like to bring in, whether it's fresh fruits, so I like to cut them. So I most likely put them in this container so I can take to work with me as well. And another thing I did pick from TJ Maxx, I'm already using it, was this beautiful little pumpkin pillow. This was actually $12.99. So it is so adorable, and it makes your bed look, elegant, because, the holiday, I'm very festive. If whatever holiday it is, I want to decorate accordingly. So that's it for TJ Maxx, or I hope so. Now, gotta get a sip. I just want to make sure the video is short. I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so I did go ahead and get some books. If you are a book reader, which I hope you all are, there is this store called Ollie's. It's like Ollie's Good Stuff Cheap. So I do have one locally, and that is the absolute best place I go to get my books. Everything I have in terms of books, it's either Amazon or Ollie's, simply because they are fairly cheap. Now, this one is an Oprah book. It is O's Little Guide to Starting Over. Not that I'm necessarily starting over, but I just, figured I would want to have it. There's most likely some nuggets in there that I will find helpful, and this one was $2.99. And then there's another O's Little Guide to Finding Your True Purpose, which is also $2.99. And these books retail at $17.99 each. So absolutely a good steal for me. And then the next one is by T.D. Jakes, and it is When Women Pray, 10 Women of the Bible Who Changed the World Through Prayer. And this is another book that retails for $24, and I got it for $4.99. So if you do have an Ollie's store next to you, I absolutely recommend them when it comes to books. Now they do have other stuff as well. It's just I mostly use them for books. Let's see. Okay, so I did also stop at Sam's Club. Deodorant, I'm usually a Dove girl, but they did not have it in stock, so I was just like, oh. And I also got toothbrushes. I love buying these things in bulk because I know I'm always going to need them, so there's no point of buying them one by one. And another thing I did get from the dollar store, well, two more things, are these hidden message word finds Sudoku books. So now at work, because I work in customer service, I'm not, like you can be helping a customer, but you can't really be on your phone or doing much. So I usually do have those to keep me distracted, or, while the customer is doing something, or, I'm waiting on them. This is what I do in the meantime without a problem. Now, the next stop is going to be, I did go to the beauty supply store. So I've never had a closure before. This is my very first time actually doing a closure. So I had to get this got to be glued blasting freeze spray. So this is to help it lay low, so like it's not peeling off. I did not get a full size because I don't do closures often. I'm a braids kind of girl. So just got the little small child size. Also got a ton of shower caps because always need them. I also had to get a weight cap, which it's not in there because I've used it to keep it laying down. And so I also did purchase this little travel size perfume. It's a roll-on. It is the number 12, Endless Temptation. It smells absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So it is a roll-on. uh, and it smells refreshing. It's literally like it has a fresh scent, kind of like fresh out of the shower kind of scent. So I did try that. I also, so many receipts. I also got this Wild Growth hair oil. So for the most part, I've been making my own, but I didn't have the time. So I, didn't want to bother with that. And another oil I've been wanting to try was the Miel Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, so I can't wait to actually start trying it and see if I see any improvement. I'm going to try the both of them at the same time for maximum result while I do have my sewing in. Um, Another thing is a scalp massager. I wanted to go ahead and get one, especially for when I wash my hair. So instead of using my nails, I have a feeling this will do a good job because the lady at the salon, she uses something like that, and it always leaves my scalp feeling excellent. Another thing is a an edge control brush. So I've been really ghetto and using like a toothbrush, like, so I was like, you know what, it's about time I actually get, one that's actually made for it. So I had to get this one. And then this one is, I cannot pronounce this, but this is what it looks like. And it is a hairdresser and conditioner cream. It just, I have someone who recommended it to me and my family, and they were like, oh yeah, this works very well for her, and that she absolutely loves it. And it helps her hair, in terms of growing and staying moisturized. So I did go ahead and purchase it. And that is it, guys. That's all I have. Now I'm just left here with this mess that I need to go ahead and clean up and organize, putting everything away, and like combining what needs to go where, and so on and so forth. If you watched until the end, thank you so much for watching and your support. If you are new here, I hope you did enjoy it, and consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much once again for your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.